Hi, I'm Shazayab from Worldwide Hunting Guide. In today's video, I'm going to tell you some important tips about decoy setup. If you do this right, you can get some seriously better results out in the field. Just by keeping two simple things in mind, your whole hunting experience can totally change, and honestly, it'll be better than you even expect. There are only two things you need to follow. First thing, you've got to know your duck species. For example, when you're putting your decoys in the water, there's something really important you need to pay attention to. Like this right here, it's a mallard. Yeah, it's a little muddy, kind of dirty, but we're making it work. Season's about to start, so I haven't cleaned up yet. So like I was saying, this is a mallard decoy. You always throw the decoy out there with his hen, put in the water together. Keep as a pair, build a group like that. It's going to help you. Don't just toss one here and one over there. Now let's say you've got a shoveler, here's the hen. You want to keep that pair together too. What you don't want to do is mix up where a shoveler ends up stuck in the middle of a bunch of mallards. Don't do that. Keep shovelers with shovelers, mallards with mallards. So here's your mallard decoy, here's his hen, move a little forward. Add another hen, give a little space. Keep some distance, but let them form their own group. Same thing with shovelers. Keep their own little cluster. I don't have teal with me right now, but if you've got teal, set off to the side at the start. For example, if this is teal, place either off to the side or a little up front. Now let's say you've got redheads, make a separate group for them too, maybe a little farther out. Same with northern pintails, they should have their own group. The whole point is to build decoy-specific groups. Grouping is huge. A lot of hunters don't even realize how important it is. Ducks get attracted to decoys way more when they see natural-looking groups, because when a flock is flying in, they usually don't mix species much. Most ducks fly with their own kind. So when you group your decoys right, your chances of decoying a flock go up like 90%. Now the second important thing, you need to tie a rope to your decoys. Every 5 to 7 feet, tie another decoy along that line. You'll also need 2 sticks. One stick goes in your blind, and you tie the rope to it. The first decoy should be about as far from your blind as your group decoy. Then along that rope, every 5 to 7 feet, tie about 4 to 5 decoys. Make sure they're secure. The second stick goes out in the water, and it needs to stay underwater so it's not visible. The rope should stay hidden under the water too. Here's the benefit. When a flock flies overhead and you're sitting in your blind, you can pull that rope. When you do this, those decoys will move like real ducks. They'll float, bounce, and create natural motion on the water. To incoming ducks, it looks real. And when ducks see real movement on the water, your decoying chances jump up to 70 to 80%. If you keep these two things in mind and actually apply them, you're going to see a big difference in your hunt. Last message for my audience, like my video and subscribe to my channel. Hunting isn't a hobby for me. It's a passion and a dream. And if you enjoy real hunting content and tips, your support helps this channel grow. Thanks for watching.